What's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident. That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixtral Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills. That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
Hua is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission. Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad. So please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right! I won't let us down! Captain Huohuo, should we start the ghost hunt now? Captain? You can just call me Huohuo. I'm really
surprised that Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign, but for some reason... Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Cirrus was locked up in Fixtral Garden, but there were a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the Ten Lords Commission's understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts, and wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gwei, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes, a lead is obviously fake. But other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Mm-hmm. Plus, the Spirit Fairies from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gwei's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there. Madame Hanya has already given us the green light. We'll record our Heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers, and then use the intel from our followers to find more Heliobi. It's like a vicious cycle. Wait, a virtuous cycle.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets. Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gwei investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. You know? We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
Lady Bailu disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered. But then she disappeared into thin air. Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim. Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
That's right! Those heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages! They probably got to know their fellow prisoners like the back of their, I guess they don't really have hands.
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the little girl who fainted in Victual Garden the moment she encountered the heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait. Okay. I just wish I could teach them a lesson.
Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right?
What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago.
I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other heliobi are roaming around the Lafu enjoying themselves. Must be quite frustrating.
You want me to assist you and betray my own kind? I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignimar and the general of the Lafu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated.
The general?
What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with a Heliobus.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait! Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal! I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
What do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the General recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Law Fu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword-swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in. Precisely. In principle, the instigator should bear the burden. Still. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with the General of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus. Is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Law Fu? I have come to grant you an audience.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight.
This is the current general of the LeFou? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown. Very well then. General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtral Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight. Is he conceding that I already won? No, there can be no victory in the string combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? worthy?
Tong Xiao, as General of the Luofu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignomar commanded the Heliobi. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Luofu. But you are no Ignomar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
That's right. For us, any problem that can be solved by force isn't a problem at all.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then, I have my pawns to play. Heed my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the Heliobi.
Give it up.
Want to see what I can do?
Blaze! Lance forward! It's time.
Don't your hands hurt?
Still in denial. Recount.
Let me through! You're not going anywhere! Forget your wallet? Want to see what I can do? Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus!
I shall be the judge.
Easter Happy New Year!
It's time.
By the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Let me through! Dodge this!
I shall be the judge.
Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Don't throw the game!
Don't your hands hurt?
Recount.
You've lost. Serious.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
Then what are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised.
Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. Alright. What's your question?
Look, is this something a Heliopus could have done?
There are countless Heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. It could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie. Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sealed away for 1,000 years. It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them.
I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a Heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
This intel should be a big help.
Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight! You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on! Show me what you got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the Peanut Gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identity secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Wawa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight. Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the Dragon Lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th...
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
Oh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. She's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention her before.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw two of her. It really is a mystery. I'm not even 500 years old yet. My eyes are as sharp as they come.
Maybe you're overworked. Alchemy Commission healers are saving people 24/7. I'd start seeing things too if I were that busy.
Huh. You really give up we're up against. After this is behind us, I say we take a holiday and get rested up.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us!
Why are there two of her? They're asking us to play with them.
Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna catch you and take you back. Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us.
Run!
Seriously? That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double Bailu like that sent shivers down my spine.
It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks. They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around. can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert. Huh? It won't open.
Strange. Is this also the work of the Heliobus?
They must know that we're following. But now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fixtral Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the Heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Be careful not to hurt yourself.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together. I never thought this would be behind the door.
Remember, it's just a Heliobus illusion.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Ah, don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now? Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here. Okay, pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? You're gonna be in the game too. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks. Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
Wait, stop!
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never...
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run.
That's the power of a Heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out. Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
Sushung's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
Then, good for you. But you should probably catch your breath first. We could hear you panting from a mile away.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce, and if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Gather round, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young. So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us. I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch a tiny morsel of meat for dinner.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us. I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi. Oh, come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when a heliobus is close by.
Nice! In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? Do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
Who knows? Cirrus said that Luxie is kinda childlike. It's worth a try.
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun. You're lying! I never had playmates! Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away! Huh? Grown-ups are so mean! As soon as they see children having fun, you want to ruin it!
manipulate you.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle our differences through violence. Yes, violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
Perhaps you still do. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You know who I am.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
The truth of life and death. Reveal the sanctuary is but a vision.
Time to twirl!
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
Move carefully.
Damage. Threat raise. Suppress. Unscathed. Time for a shot. Component damage. Wheel of karma. Subdue.
I've no interest in conflict.
Honored to meet me.
Just a little something. Nothing else.
How appropriate.
You won't get away.
Time to twirl!
I have something for you.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life is sanctuary is but a vision.
Suppress.
What are you looking at? I'm breaking!
Caution. By the 10 more. Naughty child.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore. Luxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what to do.
Luxie, how long before the next time we can play together?
We both have many years ahead of us. So, in that sense, it won't be long at all. But for now, I have to leave with these grown-ups.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need to go home now.
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I do something bad?
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou. Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory. One day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
Can we not linger around here too long? This place is really spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else?
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers. It'll help us get more intel.
Oh, I get it. You can't just tell the public that the Dragon Lady was possessed by a heliobus, right? So, you won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
That's right! We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And then announce that it was solved by our ghost hunting squad. Then we add on a few photos and videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
That's great and all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. You must be an expert wordsmith. It's all a team effort. Come on, help me think of something. Sounds good. Let's have a think about it. I say that's a good title. What does everyone think? Alrighty then, it's decided. You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have had a rough day.
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
Case closed. I never knew catching Heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a heliobus, we should return to Fixtral Garden and lock them inside one of the evil binding matrix's suppression towers.
It's over. Now I can finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of Heliobi roaming around out there. We can't rest for too long.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another Heliobus.
Hard work needs hard rest. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Do you know who the big diamond? It's all yours!
The truth of life and death, of the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
What are you looking at?
Just a little something. Nothing else.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
I have something for you. That's better.
I've no interest in conflict.
You still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
The truth of life and death, the sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
Just a little something. Think nothing of
Much obliged.
it. Nap time.
Time for an overhaul.
Careless.
I won't break.
Perhaps he's still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Do you know who I... This big diamond! It's all yours!
The truth of life and death reveal the sanctuary is but efficient. Break!
What are you looking at?
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of
Don't worry about me.
I have something for you.
Hard work needs hard rest.
Honkai is such an outdated art form.
When it's friends against rails?
You won't get away. I have something for you. You've got a lot of nerve.
Time to kill!
I've no interest in.
Let's race. Nap time.
Just getting 10 more started.
Damage.
Do you know this big diamond? It's all yours!
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Surrender.
But I'm a...
Fighting is meaningless.
Get started with today's operations.
The Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobus Containment Breach Incident, aka the Ghost Hunting Squad, is ready for action! Yeah!
Yeah.
Huh?
Looks like we're the only ones in good spirits today.
Sleepy. Oh, little Gwei, what kind of magical elixir did you take to make you so energetic?
Every time I see our follower count increase, I get so excited I can't even sleep. It works better than any kind of tea or coffee.
Well, aren't you lucky? As soon as I closed my eyes, I dreamt of endless running and circling and chasing after Lady Bailu. It was even more exhausting than doing it in real life.
Sushong, you slept for an entire day.
Catching ghosts is a night job. It only makes sense to sleep during the day. An idea. How about we all just pretend that I've been possessed by a sleep ghost? Let me sleep for another 10 hours, and then call it a day's work.
A certain celestial jade-playing divination commission employee, perhaps?
Divination commission? Celestial Jade? Shouldn't they be doing divinations?
It's this girl. Here, look at this post.
Hi, I take my job seriously. I'd never post something like late as usual on a public forum.
Miss Sushang, I think you missed the interesting part. The description in this comment is really suspicious. It definitely sounds like Heliobi activity to me. And if Heliobi have managed to infiltrate the Divination Commission, that spells big trouble for the Lawfu.
You're right. Maybe we should contact Miss Qingchue and warn her not to go to work today.
That's a good idea. Let's send her a message, or her curiosity will get the better of her.
Notification sent. I guess now we should go to the Divination Commission and see what's going on.
But let's talk to Cirrus again first.
So, you imprisoned Luxie in the Matrix. And I heard the cries of other Heliobi longing to break free. It would seem the Ten Lords Commission has everything under control. What is it you want from me? Outside the confines of our agreement, you would be unwise to attack.
One victory equals one question. Don't forget the agreement you made with the General.
Don't be so sure of victory before the battle begins, young one. Without Tail to protect you, isn't subduing a Heliobus a bit overwhelming for you? You know, if you can accept me with an open heart, I can take his place and help you.
Really?
Of course.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Oh?
The fact that you're trying so hard to persuade me means that you're not sure of victory either. If you were, you'd have devoured us without hesitation. Am I right, Cirrus?
Then have it your way. I'll destroy Qing Yuan's pawns here and now. Let your previous victory go to your heads. The slightest misstep will be your undoing. Let's see how you perform without the General here to watch your back. I will never rest. Your mortal bodies will fatigue and breathe their last breath. Then I will endure.
We did it!
Ask your question.
We think the Divination Commission has been infiltrated by a Heliobus, but we don't know which one.
Entering the Xianzhou's window to the future, it must be none other than Kiriloom. They always relished hounding your prophets and seers with questions of destiny, watching them flounder between the random and the preordained. That pile of protein in your human skull is computationally inefficient. Your conjectures on destiny are little more than analogies and illusions. But we, the Shapeless, are different. When we come together to harmonize and observe, destiny is clear and vivid as firelight cast into darkness. Ugh, in warfare, nothing is more important than being able to predict your opponent's movements. Among the fragments of Ignimar, Carolum was in charge of knowing the past and predicting the future. It is said that during that fateful battle, Carolum had a premonition of failure, but Ignimar ignored their warnings.
It looks like we have a clear target this time. Let's get going.
I may not have the same predictive power as Carolum, little fox girl. One thing I do know is that sooner or later you will beg for my help. Time will tell.
Oh, you're here. Is that a 10 Lords Commission judge? Something's amiss in the Divination Commission. Everyone is mumbling to themselves. Is this some workforce overhaul? Did I set a bad example?
I'm afraid not, Miss Qingtua. Something unexpected happened. I'm just not sure how to explain it.
The Divination Commission may have been infiltrated by some unknown creature. If you rush in, you could become a target too.
Miss Sushang, we're supposed to be operating in secret.
I want Qingtua to have an idea of the gravity of the situation.
I suppose Miss Qingtua should be safe enough. The one we're chasing probably has a more complicated target.
That sounds like a compliment, but at the same time... I'll just take it as a compliment.
In that case, Miss Qingtua, could you stand guard here for us while we investigate?
It doesn't seem like a good idea to just stand here under such dangerous circumstances, does it?
I mean, you could leave, but... Wait, are you thinking of coming with us? Didn't you...
Yeah, I've seen it all right. But if I leave now, won't that count as an authorized absence? I can get away with slacking off, but the Master Diviner won't tolerate complete abandonment of my post. Besides, you guys need someone familiar with the Divination Commission to show you the way, right? Then let's go. What's going on?
So stay close to me, okay?
What are they looking at? Is everyone okay?
There's only one way.
Divination is meaningless.
How did the Matrix of Prescience become like this?
Look, Diviner Foe is standing at the center of the Matrix of Prescience. What is she doing?
Judging by her chanting, I think she's performing navigation calculations. Or divining. But something's not right. The Matrix of Prescience isn't moving at all. A heliobus? Is that the danger you were talking about? I read about them in a book. Starfire essence that can transform itself. Enjoys manipulating the dreams and desires of mortals. You mean the Master Diviner is being controlled by something like that? How can we snap her out of it?
We could try ringing the harmonic chime. If we're close enough, we should be able to enter the heliobus's illusion.
Silence! Idle chatter is not permitted in the Divination Commission. Master Diviner! You're awake!
Or perhaps we should call you Carolum.
It doesn't matter what you call me. I am the master of the Divination Commission. The current divination has reached a delicate stage, and no one is permitted to disturb it. Not even a judge of the 10 Lords Commission or a guest from the Astral Express. Qingchui, I have grown weary of your insubordination.
Are you the one who brought these outsiders into the commission? Have you turned a deaf ear to all the rules I've laid down? Qingchui, you are hereby expelled from the commission.
That's... Darn, now we're down one person.
A great idea!
My days here really have been unproductive. Loafing around outside and playing Celestial Jade. All while taking a Divination Commission salary. It's... how to put it?
Sure sounds like it. I could only dream of having a cozy job like that.
I would call it... wasting my life away. Thank you, Master Diviner, for giving me the push I needed. Since you feel that my skills could be put to better use elsewhere, it's time for me to think about making some changes. But before I leave, I have to help these guests take care of some trouble here at the Commission. If I don't, people will think I was fired because of cowardice in the face of danger. What next? What do we do now? Giving a dramatic speech to my boss was cool and everything, but it's not gonna help her break free from the heliobus clouding her mind.
I'm not sure what to do. The heliobus isn't trying to trap us inside the illusion, and it doesn't look interested in attacking us either.
Clouding my mind? I've never been of clearer mind than I am right now. From now on, I will dedicate myself to defining the predetermined futures of the Xianzhou Alliance, and will make these futures known to the world so that all can live in clarity. I know what you want to say. Spare me the lecture on human wisdom prevailing over nature and those ridiculous notions of free will. These are but crude illusions created by the brain. From the beginning, there was only one path. You are nothing more than a pawn at the mercy of the Stellaron hunters. What day you boarded the Express, who your enemies are, where you go. These choices that you think you make freely of your own accord are mere tributaries that will eventually converge on the path of destiny. Your journey to the Xianzhou, the defeat of Phantilia. All these were written into a script long ago by that slave to destiny, hidden in the shadows. Even in this very moment, your options are few. Ready your bat and charge at me. Argue with me loudly and futilely, or fall into silence.
Don't let her words get to you. There are always other options.
Come back to me when you've thought it through. Such trivial choices cannot change the inevitable. If you are still not convinced, I can demonstrate to you the true nature of destiny in a way that your human brain can comprehend. Then follow me.
What is this? This place is what the Divination Commission calls the Pathfinder. It's a sandbox game that diviners use to simulate future paths and exercise our minds. But why did the Master Diviner bring us here?
That's right. Now listen. If you place an ingenium in this little maze and give it a command, it will find its way to the exit precisely as it was commanded to do so. Are humans not the same as they navigate the path of destiny set before them? But you're probably thinking, humans are not machines. There is more than one path in the universe. And yet, machines we are. Complex, sophisticated, but machines. We are just like the ingenium in this maze. We have no options to speak of. We can only navigate one path. The one that takes us to our destination. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
It feels like we're dancing to the Heliobus's tune.
Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you. Well done. Your choices are as the Omniscia foresaw them. You should know that there was only one answer to this puzzle from the beginning, just as destiny has only one path.
Yes, for a puzzle that was designed from the start, choosing any other path would be a pointless mistake. But the universe isn't someone's game, and no one is designing puzzles for us to solve. The universe doesn't have a single answer. We can do anything we want while we're in it. Even if it's the same work every day, I can hide in the library and read a book, or find someone to play Celestial Jade with. And that's freedom. I never thought slacking off could convince me of anything. The sign of a true scholar. A diviner of the Divination Commission, after all.
Ugh! Sushang, snap out of it! A slacker Heliobus is getting into your head.
Qingque. For you, life may have a seemingly infinite number of choices. That is because your choices are simply different ways of slacking off and wasting time. They are of no consequence to anything. But for me, choices come with very real consequences.
That's the most divinery thing you've said so far.
As the Master Diviner of the Luofu, I have a heavy responsibility. I must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. Some paths look promising, but lead to an abyss of despair. Then there are small trails that plunge deep into unimaginable darkness. And in the end, I realize that we have no real choices. There is only one path to follow, only one way to the optimal solution, even if it is paved with ashes and bitterness. There is only one way, and there only ever was.
Oh, what do we do? I don't think we can persuade her.
I have a proposal. Why don't we try a more advanced sandbox?
However long you want to play this game, and whatever tricks you try to pull, I'll happily play along.
Miss Qingque!
Use your free will to guide the Ingenium out of the sandbox. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
The path changed slightly, but it was just as simple.
I'm sure the Master Diviner would say, destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to the puzzle. Actually, I don't think I agree. Master Diviner, let's reset the sandbox and give it another go, shall we? Again? Do it all over again, exactly as it was? You can try it 1,000,000 times over, and 1,000,000 times over it is doomed to the same fate, because there is only one path. I see what you're thinking, Qingque. You're an interesting one.
Qingque, I've been thinking through the calculations for this puzzle. There really is only one solution.
This maze was designed by Carolum. It's no use. There aren't any other solutions. As long as we're playing this so-called game of destiny, we can't win.
No, there's a second choice. There will always be another choice.
Miss Trailblazer, quick, say something to persuade her.
Ready to begin? Of course there's another solution to this sandbox. Listen to my idea. You're all gonna help, right?
Miss Qingque, I don't know how you're planning to solve the puzzle, but I'll support this squad to the end.
Count me in. I'm sure Miss Qingque has something up her sleeve.
If we can help, I'm in.
I only need 2 people for my plan to work. Destiny only has one path. Your choices are just a predetermined solution to the puzzle. You go stand in the sandbox. Right about that spot over there. Next, Judge Huohuo, you stand on the other side of the room. And stop shaking. All right, we're ready. And now, the second path appears. Let's begin. Lead the Ingenium to the exit. Show me how many choices destiny gives you.
is the other solution. The alternative choice. I created a new solution. Master Diviner, you're not the only one who can design a puzzle. And I don't tread the path of destiny alone.
You think that by calling on your companions for help, you created a new path out of thin air? You're just playing with semantics. I could weave 1,000 routes for you, but they lead to the same destination. So what significance is there in having a choice?
Creatures like you don't understand humans. The universe is like jade tiles on a game table. When the tiles are shuffled, the outcome is already predetermined. Which tiles can be played, which tiles are left over, what kind of hand the person next to you is trying to make. All of these can be determined through calculations. But if everything is just a calculation, the game loses its flavor. Randomness and adaptability, ambushing your opponent, twists and turns, the balance of the elements. It's a mix of calculations, unknowns, and loss of complete control that makes Celestial Jade the kind of game it is. And those are the same things that give life its color and vibrance. Do my choices at the game table mean nothing if I have a sure loss in front of me? No! The choices are what make the game meaningful in the first place. Even if I lose, I'll still make choices to lighten the loss. Just like the Master Diviner is making choices for her own agenda. You were right when you said that as Master Diviner, you must comb through the complex threads of destiny day after day, all for the preservation of this giant ship. In this vast universe, a game where there are only losers, our Master Diviner is making endless choices, fighting against the odds just so the Lawful can travel safely for another day. In my book, she's the best player there is. Why would someone as talented as the Master Diviner go through the trouble of making endless choices if the end result is predetermined? Heliobus, you cannot fathom the joys of humanity. You are imprisoned by the illusion of destiny, unable to free yourself. And you want everyone who peeks into the future to suffer the same pain as you. You don't understand humans at all.
Don't let them trick you, Fuxuan! Don't push me away! Don't let her word fool you!
Terraloom, release the Master Diviner!
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined.
What are you looking at?
No!
Fighting is meaningless.
I have no path to victory.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
Time for a shot. Just a little something. Think nothing else.
Don't worry about me.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
No interest in conflict.
I'm okay. Nap time. I'm okay.
Naughty child. I'm okay.
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it!
You know who I am.
I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I had no path to victory.
What are you looking at?
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose!
Fighting is meaningless.
Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined.
Honored to meet me.
No, I had no path to victory.
The truth of life and death, distinction, is but a vision. Break!
Do you know who this big diamond? It's all yours!
Time for a shot.
I see through your trickery. I see through every bit of it. I'm going to lose. Victory is beyond my reach. Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path to victory.
The truth of life in this sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Ready to jam.
Let's rock!
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Time for a shot. That's better.
I have something for you.
The show must go on.
Don't worry about me.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much obliged.
The truth of life and death, revealed the sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
You won't get away.
Too late to repent.
That's better.
Much obliged. Perhaps Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
I've no interest in.
Naughty child.
I have something for you.
I'm okay.
Fighting is meaningless.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Don't worry about me.
Nap. I'm okay.
I've no interest in conflict. The truth of life and death with a sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Time for an overhaul.
Fighting is meaningless.
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing.
Don't worry about me.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
No interest in conflict. The truth of life and death is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break! Fighting is meaningless. This can't be.
I see through you. Trickery! I see through every bit of it. Come to rooms. Victory! Beyond my reach! Why?
Move carefully.
Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I get no path to victory.
Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
That's better.
Ready to jam.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Much obliged.
The truth of life and death is sanctuary. It's but a vision. Break!
This song's for you. Let's rock.
I have something for you.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Just getting started. That's it. Let's rock. That's it. Ready to jam.
Just a little something. Think nothing.
Don't worry about me. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
That's it. Turn it up.
I've no interest
Ready
in
to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
Fighting is meaningless.
The show must go on.
This...
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path to victory. I see through your trickery. I see through every bit of it. I'm going to lose. Victory is beyond my reach. Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I had no path to victory. I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why? Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined.
No interest in combat.
No! I have no path to victory.
Turn it up.
You won't get away.
Just get ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it.
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death, revealed in its sanctuary, is but a vision. Break!
I I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path to victory.
That's better.
Time for an overhaul.
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path to victory.
That's it?
I see through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I have no path to victory.
Fighting is meaningless.
Turn it up!
You won't get away. Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it! Time for a shot. Nap time.
Through your trickery! I see through every bit of it! I'm going to lose! Victory is beyond my reach! Why is there no alternative? Everything in this universe is predetermined. No, I had no path to victory.
It? The show must go on. There we go.
Such trivial if you are still not convinced. Then follow me.